Okay, well, here we are at Andy Beal's penthouse in Chicago. No, actually, we're at the Search Engine Strategies Conference. This is Lee Odden from TopRank Marketing, toprankblog.com. And so I was just talking to Andy about 2010 and some tips, some things that folks should be really paying attention to as far as online reputation management. So what do you think, Andy?
I think, one of the things that just today we heard that Google is going to start integrating real-time results from Twitter in the search index. So you type in your name and if someone's talking about you on Twitter or any other social network real time, it's going to start showing up. And I think we're going to see more of that as Google wants to get into that space of making their results fresher, really tapping into the hot topics. And so I think that it's going to make it really important for everybody to monitor their reputation maybe real time and pay attention to what they're saying, not just on their carefully crafted blog posts or what's said about them in a review or an article, but even how they act in terms of like things they post to Twitter. They may post something to Facebook or Twitter where they think is off the cuff, funny, maybe using some crass language or making a crude joke. But who knows how that's going to show up in a search result for their name on Google. So I think we're going to see a lot more awareness of everything we say. Yes, it may get picked up in Google at some point was the past kind of reaction we had, but now we're going to realize that within a few seconds what we say could be part of our genetic makeup in terms of Google search results.
So tweets are forever.
Right. So, I mean, who knows how Google's going to start showing this stuff. We already see with caffeine, their index, that they're trying to really bring a lot of fresh results in, a lot of social networking stuff. So I think if you feel like you're insulated because what you're saying on Twitter or on some kind of social network you feel that isn't really part of who you are or who you portray in your business life, then think again, because things that you're putting online could very easily start showing up when someone Googles you, and that could be a potential client or a future employer. All of a sudden they're going to be asking you some very pointed questions about the status update that you posted to Twitter just yesterday.
Right.
So I think that we've already seen case studies where people have potentially lost out on jobs because they put something on Twitter about how they weren't sure if they even wanted to take the job. Well, the employers just so happen to be active on Twitter. Well, now they don't even need to be active on Twitter because those updates are going to show up in the search results.
Exactly. So you have a software product called Tracker that's a social media monitoring tool at TRACKUR.com, marketingpilgrim.com, of course, semvendor.com.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things going on. Anywhere else folks should know in terms of any other places people should know about in terms of getting contact with you on the web?
Well, if you forget all of that, just go to andybeal.com, and that's a jumping off point to all the things that I'm active in at the moment.
Okay, super. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.